Evening, everybody. Okay, we're gonna do part 2 of the chicken pot pie. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400. And then you want to start probably about 4 potatoes boiling as you're gonna mix them up, and they're gonna go on top of the pie. Okay, so get your pie crust, get it in a pan, and again go around with the fork. And then you're just gonna trim it. I'm making a small one tonight. It's just my husband and myself, so we don't need a huge one. Okay, once your oven is preheated, you're gonna put your pie shell in for probably about 7 to 10 minutes. You want it to start cooking before you put everything else in. Okay, the next thing you do is turn your burner on for your potatoes. Okay, get that boiling. Okay, then we're gonna start the gravy. So what you do is you take 2 tablespoons of butter. I didn't have drippings because I didn't roast the chicken, so I'm gonna use butter. This is our homemade butter, and you want 2 tablespoons. And you're gonna wanna melt this probably on 3. You don't want it to turn brown. And once this melts, we're going to put some flour in and make a roux. And then we'll put in our chicken broth. I have a couple chicken cubes, bouillon cubes, just to give it some more chicken flavor. And I'll be back as soon as this melts. Okay, once your butter is hot, you're gonna pour in 2 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour, and make your roux. If you don't want to get into all of that, you can just buy a couple packages of chicken gravy and make it up. And stir this up. Mixing it well. You want it to be like a golden color. Just a little at a time. Be sure you get all your flour mixed up. Okay, then what you're gonna do is start pouring in your beef broth. have 3 cups, but I probably won't use all that. Just pour it in slowly, a little at a time. Get it mixed up. Turn your heat up now to about a 7 and mix it up. And I take a couple of the chicken bouillon cubes and I drop them in now. Let them dissolve. It'll give you more flavor. And let those dissolve. Stir away till these bouillon cubes dissolve and your gravy thickens up. Okay, at this time you can start putting in your spices. Let's put in our pie shell. I'm gonna go for about 7 minutes to see where we go. Okay. Okay, now you can start putting in your spices. Okay, I put in a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And about a half teaspoon of pepper. And about maybe a half teaspoon of salt. Okay, keep stirring this around. My broth, I'll just put it in a jar and put it in the freezer for next time. Potatoes are finally boiling. Okay, if you want your gravy a little bit thicker, just take a little bit more flour. Like a teaspoon. And put in a little broth and mix it up and pour it in. That's pretty good. to about low, because this is pretty good. Okay, you're going to take your chicken that you cut up, and you're going to put it in the gravy. All of it. It was a lot of chicken. Okay. Then what you're gonna do is take some mixed vegetables and put them in the microwave and cook them as instructed. It's like 6 minutes. And when that's done, I'll be back. Just please remember to like, share, and subscribe this recipe, and I'll be back in 6 minutes to show you the rest. Okay, our pie crust is ready to come out. It was 7 minutes. And it's like half cooked. Just keep it on your counter, and as soon as my vegetables are done, I'll be back. Okay, my vegetables are done. I'm just going to drain them in a strainer. Pour in as much as you want, but don't have it suck up all your gravy. I'll probably use half a package. I'll save the rest for my bird. Potatoes are almost done. Just keep this on low heat, and I'll be back with the mashed potato and the rest of the video. Okay, my potatoes are done. I'm gonna put them in my mixer. Gonna add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter. Get yourself a little milk. Probably about a 1/4 cup, and whip them up. your pie crust here that we have. Let me get this down a little. There we go. And you're going to pour it in the pie crust. Okay, then you're going to take your whipped potato and you're going to put it on top. Get it like right to the edge of the crust. Then take some paprika. And sprinkle it on. And your oven's at 400. You're gonna put this back in for about 20 minutes or until your potatoes are brown. And I will be back when this is done. Okay, it just buzzed, so we're gonna take our chicken pot pie out. Okay, so here's our dinner tonight. We got the chicken pot pie. And then for dessert, we have the chocolate chip pecan cookies. Tomorrow I will be doing a pot roast in the cast iron Dutch oven. And please subscribe, share, like, and have a great night.